For nurses and midwives to go through what their predecessors went through to get a license and a pin to practice as a registered general nurse, a registered midwife, or a registered psychiatry nurse, and the likes. So if you are here watching this video, you are lucky to be congratulations, because I'm going to give you the process and how the online exams looks like, and also teach you some tips that will help you to come out with a loud congratulations. Stay tuned, and Nayadith got you. Okay, so this is how the online examination looks like. So this is a sample, so some things will be a bit different from the original that you find when you sit in front of the screens to take your test on the very day. Okay, so this is what you see when you sit in front of the computer. There will be a portion for username and password, and I'm sure they are on your instructional sheets given to you on campuses. So you type them and you log in. This page will pop up, then you confirm your name and your picture on the top right, and then you click on the type of exam. The type of exam can be, if you're a midwife, maybe you're writing a midwifery paper, a general paper, anatomy and pedics, or the nurses surgery medicine. Then you click. After choosing, there will be another pop-up and it will take you to a new screen. This one, the person was a registered mental nurse, so the person chose RMN, and the next page popped up and there were some examinational instructions. So here it will tell you the time to be used for the examination, and if you are ready you can click on attempt quiz now. So when you click on the attempt quiz now, a small box will pop up, and when it pops up, that is the portion that the examiner himself will fill in the code for you. So after the examiner fills in the code sent from the council, then the person will click start work, and then your time begins there. So on this sample, the time is on the right side, but on the main day it will be boldly written in a red on top of the screen. So you just be watching your time as you work. So you look out for the correct answer and you click on it. So you'll be selecting as I'm doing right now. So you select your correct answer and you click next page. If you are not sure, you go to the previous page on your left, and when you look at your left, there is a flag question there. That is where you click on the flag so that you revisit the question when you are done. And when you look at the numbers, you see question 5 is not answered yet, so it has no black under it. So that is how your question number will look like if you haven't answered it. So as you answer, you'll be checking those numbers, those quiz navigation, just to know whether you answered all your questions or not. If you have a black under all of them, that means you are through with all questions. And after that, you remove all flags and then you click on the finish attempt. When you click on the finish attempt, there will be a summary of your attempt and it will show answer saved, answer saved. Make sure everything is answer saved. If anything is different from the answer saved, revisit that question. After clicking, it will take you back to that question and you do justice to that. If you are sure all is set, there you can submit and then you log out. So after submitting, then you will click on the top right and then you log out, and it will take you back to where you started. That is all. Now to the tips. I always tell students to learn concepts. You shouldn't learn just headlines. Understand what you are learning. For you to be able to answer objective questions, unlike the theory that you can write what you think that the examiner will be like, yo, this girl or this boy is getting closer to the answer, so I think this person knows what he or she is about. Objective questions are not like that. Unlike, they are not like the written ones, the theory. So you will have to be sure of the answer. If it's A and you choose B, you are wrong. So learn concepts. Try to understand what you are learning. Don't just learn the headlines and go and sit down for the exams. You might not get the score that you are expecting. You need to also be watching your time. As you are writing the exam, be watching your time and know that you are within time or you are closer to a stop work, so you quicken up. You also need to take your time to read a question and understand before giving an answer. Be sure of the question before you answer. Be sure that this answer that I'm choosing for this question, I'm sure about it before you choose. If you are not sure yet, you can flag as I taught in the video. You can flag your question and revisit it after you are done with all other questions. And the fact that we are saying you should flag doesn't mean you should flag numerous questions. I would advise not to flag more than 10 questions. At least I know some questions will be confusing, but you shouldn't flag more than 10 questions. That is going to put pressure on you when time is almost up for you to submit and log out, because it's a system that you are working with and you are working within time. And you should also be watching your time. Be sure that the time you are within time and you are working within time. And when you realize that you are about an hour to stop work, you should know that you should be on your last set of questions. And when you're about 30 minutes, I advise that you should be on the flag questions that you want to take off the flag and put in the answer that you deem correct, or you must be ready to go through all questions if you don't have any flag questions to attend to. And you should also make sure that you've taken off all flags before you submit. And if you are sure that no question is left unanswered or no question has a flag on it, then click on the submit button and then you log out. Before you log out, and when you click on the submit, there will be some options that answer saved, answer saved, answer saved. If you see anything unusual from answer saved, that means there is a problem with that question. Revisit that question and do justice to that. If you are sure and you've done all these things that I am teaching you, then you can click on the submit button and then you log out successfully. The logouts will be on the right where your picture and your name appear. So you click on that button and the logouts will pop down, and then you click logouts and you will be done with your paper. If you are able to practice this in all your questions, I know you will pass and pass well. So lest I forget, try to obey all examination rules, study hard, and it will be a congratulations at the end. Thanks for watching this video, and I pray it helps you and helps the nation. Let all your friends watch this and also know what the online examination is about. Thank you very much and have a nice day. My name is Nayadith. Makram.